Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel once again. So as you guys all know that season 11 or the interlude season that Niantic have started already. But in this video I'm going to showcase a team that I uh, used in the Johto Cup, but it was there when I used it. It was there in season 10. But since season 11 have already started and Johto Cup is already there, so I did use this team in season 11 also. But this battles when I recorded it is back from season 10. So that is the thing, whole scenario over here. And this team was actually featured by Zionic's channel on YouTube. So the team goes with Jumpluff in the lead and two dark types in the back, that is Umbreon and Tyranitar in the back. So that's super spice. And for me, I haven't unlocked the second charge move on my Tyranitar because I am actually running it with Smackdown and Crunch. So since Smackdown is a heavy hard hitting move, so I thought it is fine not to give it a second charge move. So I'm fine with it. But if you have some extra starters, you guys can easily try out this team with the second charge move on Tyranitar as well. So since season 11 have already started and season 11 is coming up with spice, I will be trying out the new Alolan Pokemons that have just been released in GBL, and it will be coming out very soon. So I believe this team is a typical ABB team style where the back Pokemon doesn't want to face Charmers and Fighters. So Tyranitar being double weak to fighting and Umbreon also weak to Charmers and fighting. Jumpluff have to handle the fighters because it can easily handle fighters with the flying typing, and acrobatics along with it have energy ball to handle charms as well, or maybe acrobatics also. But since Tyranitar is part rock, so it will take double super active damage, like super active damage from water, grass and ground as well, which all these are resisted by the Jumpluff over here, which is really great. So overall this team is performing really well because I had almost three like 75% of the win ratio with this team, and this team have got really great coverage on the meta as well. So without further more delay, let's get straight into the battles and check out how this team performed. So hopping into the first battle over here with Jumpluff in the lead against Jumpluff. So this is a neutral lead, but since acrobatics will be doing a bit of damage, decent damage rather, to my own acrobatics own Jumpluff as well, so I won't be staying in that matchup for long. So since it's kind of dependent on the IVs and lag factor, so I'll be immediately safe swapping into my Umbreon, to which I think my opponent is staying in this matchup. And with Umbreon and Jumpluff matchup, Umbreon does win this matchup in a one shield scenario, like shielding once. But let's see what my opponent tries to do over here. So this is going to be the next energy ball, which I'll definitely let it go, and let's see. I can easily survive it, and I don't get any debuffs over here, which is really nice. So now I'll be trying to get advantage over here in terms of shield or maybe switch, but my opponent gives a switch over here, and they switches into their own Macargo, which is actually running Incinerate. To Macargo, I do have a great response with my Tyranitar, and this is going to be a Rock Tomb, which I'll easily shield, and I'll be getting the farm down. I have to invest my shields onto my Tyranitar because it is such attack weighted and also classy in this GL Johto Cup meta as well. So this is going to be one energy ball to which I'll be investing my final shield, and I'll be going for the crunch. So let's see. I do get the first shield from my opponent over here, and I believe I can easily farm that Jumpluff down. But before farming that, I will be taking super active damage from the grass energy ball, and I'll be getting the knockout. So now from this range, I will be coming back with my Umbreon and get to one foul play, which will be enough to get the knockout from the Jumpluff, but my opponent does invest the final shield onto their own Jumpluff, and they have got a response to my Jumpluff as well, which is going to be a Philoswine. I believe it is a shadow variant also. Yeah, since it was a shadow variant, it does take super active damage from the uh, energy ball, because it is part ground also, and this is going to be acrobatics, which will not be enough to knock me out from that range. And I will be getting to one more acrobatics of my own, which will be enough to get the knockout for my mirror Jumpluff, and to eventually get the win for the first battle also. So that's a GG's. Great game. Moving into the second battle, over here I've got a lead of Quagsire, which is a great lead, but Quagsire have got access to Stone Edge and Sludge Bomb. So I have to watch out for that. But since my opponent actively swaps out into their own uh, Skarmory over here, to Skarmory I have the response to Skarmory, which is my Shadow Tyranitar over here, because Smackdown with the Shadow added damage will be enough to like get the damage here also. So since I threw the crunch over here, which got shielded, my opponent invested their first shield, and I will be investing my second shield also, and I'll be going for the hard farm from that range. I can easily get the farm down, which will be great. And now let's see what my opponent does come back with. So my opponent comes back with their own Quagsire again, so to which I will be going for my next crunch, which does gets through, and I think I can get to one more crunch, which might draw out the final shield from my opponent. Let's see what my opponent does over here. Uh, yeah, it draws out the final shield from my opponent, and it got like my opponent got the defense debuff also, which is really nice. And now from this range I can easily farm down the Quagsire with bullet seed damage, because it will be taking double super active. And as I was also I was mentioning in the first place, that it have got access to Sludge Bomb, which will be hitting for super active damage because of the grass typing onto my Jumpluff. And they have got their own Ariados onto their back, which does take so much damage and almost knocks that Ariados out with the acrobatics from that range, and to which I do get the win for the second battle also. So GG's. Moving into the third battle, I've got a lead of Sudowoodo, which is usually a great matchup, but Sudowoodo and Jumpluff reaches to Energy Ball and Stone Edge at the same time, but I do lose CMP over here. But it was just a Rock Slide. Beg your pardon, Sudowoodo reaches the Rock Slide, and my Jumpluff reaches the Energy Ball at the same time rather than Stone Edge. So I could tank one Rock Slide because I am taking neutral damage from Rock Slide. But since they are pure Rock typing, they have to shield the Energy Ball, and this is going to be the second Rock Slide, to which I'll invest my first shield, and now I'll be going for the next Energy Ball. So let's see if my opponent does want to get switch over here, like double shielding the Sudowoodo. Yeah, they invested their final shield, and I could reach to one more Energy Ball, to which I will be getting the knockout. I will be getting one chain advantage and switch advantage also. So let's see what my opponent brings back with. So my opponent comes back with their own Ariados, to which I might get to one acrobatics, but I just over tapped over here, and this is going to be a lunge or a cross poison, which will be just enough to knock me out. And now I'll be coming back with my Shadow Tyranitar, which will be doing a heck of damage with the smackdowns, and this is going to be a lunge, which almost knocks that almost knocks my Tyranitar out from that range, because it is such a glass cannon over here in this GL meta. And they comes back with their own Philoswine, and to Philoswine I have my response to it, which is my Umbreon, which is also having a shield advantage. So I'll be investing my final shield to this avalanche, because I don't want to take the extra avalanche damage right now, because I have some loaded energy which might be enough to get the knockout from that range. And this is going to be the next foul play, which I believe might not KO, but I can easily snarl the Philoswine down, but it was enough to get the knockout. And now from this range I can easily throw the last resort, but I tried to catch over here, which is perfectly great. perfectly fine with me, and this is going to be a lunge which will be enough to knock the Shadow Tyranitar out. And now from this range I thought of going one last resort and one foul play, but I see Impetite over here, and they lunged me, which is also debuffing my Umbreon. And now one last resort will not be enough to get the knockout, neither one foul play, and I will be getting the knockout with the Poison Sting also. So that's a great game to my opponent. GG's. Moving into the fourth battle of the video, I have got a great lead over here with Hitmontop. So Hitmontop is really threatening for my backline, so it is good enough to be in the lead, and that's going to be the Stone Edge, to which I will not be shielding because I can easily tank that, and they comes back with their own Slowking over here, which is using Confusion. So since Confusion is listed by my Dark typing onto my Umbreon, I will be going for back-to-back foul plays over here and overloading a bit of energy. So I think this is going to be a nuke move. Yeah, it is going to be a Fire Blast, to which my Umbreon can easily tank, because Umbreon have got such a great defense stat in this GL meta. So I can easily farm that whole Slowking down. So they comes back with their own Hitmontop over here. So I'll be going for the resisted damage of Last Resort, to which I can easily go for another Last Resort, to which I got the first shield from my opponent in the first case, and this is going to be the resisted Last Resort once again. And let's see if I can get to one more Last Resort or foul play in that time. I could get to one Last Resort, but I accidentally tapped on foul play, which is not a great thing, but let's see. I'll be coming back now with my Tyranitar, because they are at a close combat or a Stone Edge, I believe, but I don't want to take the damage either of the attacks onto my Tyranitar. And now from that range I tried to go for the Heart Farm, and the counters damage just added up so much, it took me almost in the red of health for the Tyranitar as well. And the final Pokemon is going to be Typhlosion, to which I get the final shield from my opponent with the Crunch, and I have got a loaded Jumpluff with Acrobatics, which will be enough to get the knockout for the Typhlosion and get the win for the fourth battle also. So that's a great game. GG's. Moving into the final battle, and taking up a neutral lead again with Mantine over here, and I have to watch out for an Ice Beam. So this is probably going to be an Ice Beam, but I will let it go because I can easily survive one Ice Beam. Yeah, I can easily survive one Ice Beam, and this is going to be neutral energy ball, to which I might get the shield, but my opponent doesn't give up the first shield over here. And now from this range I will be going for the next energy ball, and this could be one Ice Beam, but to which I invest my first shield to it, and it was just a Bubble Beam shield bait, which is not a not great thing for me, because now I am at a shield deficit, but my opponent shields up the next energy ball onto that Mantine, which is really nice for me. So since I was quite debuffed, so I immediately switched into my Tyranitar, and to Tyranitar they have also a great response to it, which is their own Meganium, and it is also a shiny version of it, which is really nice, shiny flex. So now I'll be coming back with my Jumpluff once again, because Jumpluff can easily handle anything which is coming from this Meganium. I can easily survive one Frenzy Plant or maybe an Earthquake also, but I can throw one Acrobatics over here, which will be enough to knock that Meganium out from that great health also. And now I'll be switching back into my own Umbreon, so which is really nice. I believe this is going to be a Bubble Beam. Let's see. Yeah, it is going to be a Bubble Beam, so my opponent does want to debuff me and get some advantage of the resisted damage onto the Quillfish. Let's see. So I threw the first foul play with my Umbreon to get the knockout on the Mantine, and the last Pokemon is a shiny Quillfish as well, which is running Fellstinger, which is really spice for me. So Fellstinger is a low energy and low damage move, but it does have got a chance of 100% attack boost also, which is really nice. And now this is going to be a foul play, which is single debuffed right now. And now, since my switch timer is back up, I thought of catching one fell stinger onto my Jumpluff, which I do perfectly in this scenario. And now I come back with my own Umbreon to double up on the foul play, and this is going to be a triple resisted fell stinger, which I will be shielding this time and going for the back-to-back foul plays over here. Let's see if I can get the knockout with the first one to this quillfish. It is, yeah, it is enough to get the knockout from that quillfish, and that is going to be a great battle also. So that was all for this video, and that was the last video of season 10. And new videos with new Pokemons and new teams for season 11 with new cups also will be out very soon. And till then, thanks for watching and see you again in the next one. Thanks. Peace.